Hello, this is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. So the point of this video is a couple things. One is to give you some tips and tricks that we could use on a website just to increase your online traffic, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to local competitors' website in the area. See if those tips and tricks outrank them, which increase your traffic and your leads as well. So I'll talk about three things here on content, backlinks, and citations. So first, your content. So in your content, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words. Just depending on the competition, number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you could place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So right now you got a nicely laid out website, eye-popping website. But one thing I would definitely increase is just your content, your organized, relevant content on there. Google likes to see that, and that'll give you some more searchability with Google. But you've got a nicely laid out what you do, what you guys are about. But let's look at Google for a common keyword. So if I was looking for your services, I might type this in if I'm a consumer. Sewer and drain cleaning, Seattle, Washington. Here's what typically comes up. Ads come up here. This is a good investment if you haven't done this already. And that's something that we could do as well to optimize Google Ads to be right in the front of the face of the consumers. That's what it's all about, increasing online presence. This is a map pack here. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be at the top of the page for any kind of service you do or area you provide for. Typically, we don't count directories like Yelp and Angie's List because consumers, they're going to go to a local business, especially if it's an emergency type of service. So you got some big name areas in the area here, but I'll compare your website to this one. This is still on the first page here, Beacon Plumbing. So if you get close to this website here to outrank them, you'll still be on the first page here, which will give you some value. But eventually you want to out-hop all these competitors to be on top of the search page, and that which increase your traffic and your leads. So to do that comparison, here's a tool we could use called Ahrefs, and here's your URL right here. So here's your numbers. So right now, as I was saying, keywords, increasing your keywords, that's one thing I would do first. So you only have 5 keywords on that website and that you have right there. Again, that gives Google the electricity, the power to be found by consumers. So being a little slow, yeah, there's your keywords. So definitely keep these keywords. You want to have higher volume, more bang for your buck, but you get very creative in increasing your keywords. So think about all the services that you do and all the areas you provide for, not just in Seattle, but in all that area. And that's how you start matching competitors, start outranking competitors, increasing your traffic. Just compare this to this Beacon Plumbing. Let's just see what they're working with here. So here's a URL. Here's their page that we're trying to be on that first page. They're using 20 keywords. So they're using quite a more keywords than you. Again, 20 is not a big number to beat. This is very beatable, very outrankable. Great thing about keywords, you don't have to recreate the wheel. So whatever applies to you, you could put on your website, you could optimize it, you tag it, have that same search volume. Again, that's how you start matching and eventually outranking competitors. So second is backlinks. So backlink is anywhere where one website is linking to another website. So these links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and then Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. A person with the most backlinks wins, but keep in mind not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have strong, relevant backlinks. It's not always about the quantity of backlinks, it's also about the quality as well. So right now you only have one backlink with one reference domain. That's something that I would increase as well to compete with the competitors. Just compare that to this Beacon Plumbing here. Let's go back to their numbers here. They have 23 backlinks with 2 reference domains. Again, not huge numbers to beat, and you really can't get here overnight, but in a couple months you could definitely match these numbers here to get close to this traffic 28 with that search volume of sewer and drain cleaning in Seattle, Washington, just compared to the one traffic you're getting with these numbers here. Then finally, there's citation. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. So citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this could generate huge amounts of revenue. So the goal is you want to be in the top 3 here. Much like on pages 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click for services. People don't click this button for more businesses typically. So you want to be right in front of the face of the consumers, again, increasing the online traffic and presence. So to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also having a great social media presence is great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, your citations, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it. To be in the eyes of consumers here in the map pack and up here organically for all the services that you do and all the areas that you provide for. So not sure what your margins are, but imagine that generates some pretty decent revenue. And also there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you to start thinking about those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, please please feel free to reach out. I can help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about goals, and I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So also, if you leave me a few lines of feedback in the email, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. That's how I get better at making these for local businesses. And again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.